Many thanks for choosing Lookuptv to always inform you. It is exactly 59 minutes, top of the hour. My name is John Matavi, just in time for the trending news. Let's get started. President William RUTO says the government of Kenya is going to spend 2.5 billion Kenyan shillings in connecting 40,000 households to electricity intervention to support investment opportunities in Kakamega County. Speaking during the Kakamega International Investment Conference, RUTO added that the forum seeks to promote local prosperity and enhance the prospect of national development.
The key investment focus areas of this conference, agri-development, value addition, and healthcare, are also strategic pillars of my government's bottom-up economic transformation agenda. I am encouraged that the leadership of Kakamega is committed to mobilizing local and foreign investment to unlock the opportunities of these sectors, as well as in social development, natural resource development, environment and climate change, so as to generate employment, reduce poverty, and propel inclusive economic growth. For this reason, I commend Governor Fernandez Barasa and the county government for remaining connected to the pulse of the grassroots and effectively projecting the development aspirations of the people of Kakamega. And let me commit that as government, we are 100% behind this investment conference. And I wish to demonstrate what is it that we are going to do, because we believe as we invest in Kenya, in different parts of Kenya, we will also effectively support investment in Kakamega County.
Kirinyaga County Assembly has unanimously passed a new Alcoholic Control Act in a bid to address the persistent challenge of illicit brew in the country. The legislation is aimed at regulating the manufacturing, distribution and consumption of alcohol within the county. Under the act, a directorate will be formed and headed by a chairperson appointed by the governor and will comprise members from the various county security agencies, anti-counterfeit officials, Kenya Bureau of Standards representatives, and the members of the public.
And today we've passed a very superior document which creates a directorate that will be headed by a director responsible of enacting rules and regulation governing the sale, distribution and manufacturing of alcoholic drink in Kirinyaga. Ideally, once the bill is passed by the assembly, I have 14 days prepared my signature, then forward to the governor, who also have 14 days for her to accent the bill, so that now it can be sent to the Kenyan Gazette for enactment into an act of county government of Kirinyaga. And after which, as I've said, we will review the regulations. We already have a policy in place, because every act is accompanied by regulation. The regulations are aimed at ensuring the operationalization of the act. You cannot operationalize the act without the policy. We'll have 2 levels of licensing at the application. Anybody who intend to run that kind of business here in Kirinyaga, you need to make an application to sub-county alcohol control drink committee. The role of the sub-county alcohol drink control committee is basically receive the application, do the site visit, review in compliance with the guideline on who qualifies, who doesn't qualify.
Tumepitisha the third reading ya alcoholic bill. Hii ndio bill ambayo itatusaidia kutoa wale ambao wamekuwa wakifanya biashara mbaya ya uzaji wa pombe ambayo haijapatiwa ruhusa.
Today we have had the third reading of the Kirinyaga alcoholic bill, and we are so delighted as a county assembly. And I want to call upon the parents, because we have passed the laws, the bill, that we advise our youths that let us now have a sober youth.
The National Council of Churches of Kenya has blamed the government for overtaxing Kenyans through the Affordable Housing Law, which was signed by President William RUTO into law yesterday. Led by Vicar General William Katama, they've called on the president to reconsider his decision and rescue Kenyans from the overtaxation as they are already faced with tough economic times.
Mimi mwenyewe nazungumza hapa ndani nakatiwa house levy, lakini assurity ya kwamba nitapata nyumba naona kama ndoto. Naambiwa kwamba hizi nyumba za create job opportunities kwa watu wengi, lakini tunajiuliza baada nyumba zimejengwa, ile opportunity ambayo imekuwa created itaendelea ama itakuwa nono basi itaisha mahali gani? Nataka suluhisho la kudumu la vijana wetu kupata kazi. Viongozi wanakuja wanasema ya kwamba hapa mihadarati iko mingi na tunawajua na tunawashika, lakini hatuoni yoyote ambayo yashikwa.
Danger is lacking at Highway Primary School in Kisumu due to the absence of perimeter wall, exposing learners to illicit drugs and strangers freely smoke within the school compound. The school head teacher Juma Orlando is now calling on the county government to intervene, adding that the situation is dire as they recently made a report of an attempted rape of a pupil by a stranger in the school's toilet.
I'm John Juma Orlando, head teacher, Highway Comprehensive School. In Highway, we have challenges which are there, and we just need stakeholders' intervention. As you can see, we don't have a fence. We have porous fence. We have challenges because, like, if the fence is porous as it is, drugs, outsiders, some are selling drugs along the fence. They get into the school, they are using pupils' latrines, and we had cases earlier. So that one is making the learners know to be safe. We have not received any response. Recently, I sent them an email so that I can meet with the regional director. They have not responded. I just wanted appointment with them, with the regional director, and they have not responded. Okay, the main reason why we thought of just having a fence, because even if we were supposed to have a fence, a wall fence, we were supposed to get some, maybe request for some kiosk to act as income generating project to the school, so that it can help school to cater for other expenses. Like, we were having a water bill of over $500,000, and I'm appealing to the concerned to come up so that we can have a wall on this side, on this highway road, so that the school and the learners can be safe.
Kirinyaga MCAs have demanded for the increment of bursary allocation to cater for high number of needy students across the county. Kanyakini MCA Moses Mwegi indicated that the Kirinyaga county has high number of needy students compared to other counties, urging the government to increase funds to ensure that every student goes to school.
As of now, Mr. Speaker, most of students from Kirinyaga County are told, Mr. Speaker, because of lack of school fees, Mr. Speaker. As much as you are saying that they have done, they have the 95 million for this particular year, for this current year, Mr. Speaker, for bursary, Mr. Speaker. The level of applications of students you receive, we are really able to give our students more than 2,000 shillings. And again, 2,000 shillings, Mr. Speaker, is not anything, just a drop in the ocean in the school fees catered for these students, Mr. Speaker. How I wish the Speaker, Mr. Assembly, would consider increasing the bursary fee from 95 million to about 150, Mr. Speaker. And the very least 140 million. So, Mr. Speaker, we are able to handle the upsurge, Mr. Speaker, and the increasing students who are applying for this, Mr. Speaker. And you must accuse, Mr. Speaker, there is no student we support who is not a good student. Mr. Speaker, you also have, Mr. Speaker, the schools are facing cash crunches, Mr. Speaker, from the national treasury, because the government, again, is not in very good conditions in terms of the revenue collection, Mr. Speaker, at large.
North MP Geoffrey Ruku has urged stakeholders in the agricultural sector to scale up innovations to all parts of the country. Speaking at the closing of the Embu Agricultural Society of Kenya show, Ruku noted that semi-arid areas like Mbere, that represents about 2/3 of the Embu County, are very fertile and can play a key role in ensuring food security in the country.
Budget proposal statement which was tabled in Parliament 1 week or 2 weeks ago, we have seen some reduction or proposal to reduce the budget of agriculture as a sector, as a Minister of Agriculture. I think this is something the government needs to look to ensure more funding, more budgeting is done within the agricultural sector so that we can promote whatever the farmers are able to do. There are so many products or innovations which are showcasing the way farmers should be able to use organic methods of fertilizers, organic fertilizers, organic pesticides, and different crops which can grow at different agroecological zones. We have seen different varieties of maize growing in different, which can grow in different agroecological zones. We have seen cabbages which can grow even in semi-arid areas. We have seen sorghum, we have seen sunflower, and also we have seen entrepreneurs of farms which are processing organic oil. Kenya is spending a lot of huge amount of money in edible oils, and you have seen there are people here who are putting their effort and money and innovation in producing, manufacturing edible oils locally from our farms.
People living with hearing impairment in Ksh County have a reason to smile after the government agencies came together to facilitate their inclusivity in accessing public services. Speaking during the training, John Mwaura from the Kenya Institute of Special Education decried the challenges facing the hearing impaired while seeking the services at public offices. The agencies have begun teaching sign language to civil servants handling members of the public who sought services in government offices.
We are in Ksh Primary School, where we have a center where we are training government workers and other employees of the government on Kenya Sign Language. This is where we want to impact knowledge to people who give service to the community and the citizens, the ability to help people who are deaf.
Working in Huduma Center, hapo unajua ndio tunakuanga na challenges mingi. As you all know that Huduma is a one-stop shop whereby many government services are together. So wakikuja hapo kwa customer service desk, you know, kwa vile sasa nimeshafanya sign language, wakikuja ninajua nitasaidia wengi. Unlike previous walikuwa wanakuja and then unatafuta karatasi, ukiwapea wanaandika, alafu ndio unaona unawasaidia namna gani. But I'm now happy that at least nimejua the basic one so that nikirudi kule nitasaidia wengi.
We normally target people who work in Huduma and other areas where they're able to meet people with hearing impairment. The fee is paid by National Council for Persons with Disabilities.
Can you do that? S. What is the second one? B. What is the place of articulation? What is the orientation?
You're watching Lookuptv at exactly the 10 minutes top of the hour. My name is John Matava. You're now up to date on trending news. Stick around for 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. as well. Bye-bye until then.